Hello everyone and welcome back to our zoo. Today we're doing the gate and the gift shop. I'm doing the popping thing again. Oh no. So first we have to make the gate and we want to make it look pretty. As it's snowing. Great. So in preparation we need to have our plaster down as like a, I guess you could say a curb, but it works pretty well. Now I'm looking for some plants, some more bushes, some trees. I was going through a bunch of things thinking they would work, but they don't, so I had to do it piece by piece, of course. And that works out pretty well. Once I find something, it took forever. You need to have the right amount of color, and everything placed does play a part, and depending on what look you're going for and what angle you like to see the best. There's a lot of things you have to think about when you're building. That's all I have to say for that. More plants, more flowers, anything to cover up the spaces in the soil. And lighting is very important for that. The lighting in this game is beautiful. So we're just going to work on the trees and the bushes until I can cover everything up. And then we'll get started on the actual wooden placements for the gate. Put a little deer in there and a Bernie. Yep. Do some management. Need to catch up on those work zones because I didn't really add anything. I was too busy distracted building and going back and forth between sandbox and franchise that I didn't really realize that our zoo was falling apart and we needed management quick. So a tip if you're playing this, tall grass can hide anything. Anything that looks out of place, tall grass is the way to go. So here I'm adding more canopy towards the ticket area because I wanted it to look flush, if that makes sense. And that works out really well. Little bitty pieces, you just put them together. However you want it. I'm going for modern, so that was that. Looks like we froze a little bit. So soon I'm going to make a video about building and all those tips, like basic building. So that's going to be fun. Oh yeah, we have more wood. Lots more wood. I'm fixing things. Making sure it's alright. Now, for our sign. I added a little something and I'm like, no, that doesn't look good. That's from my old zoo I made. So I kind of ditched that idea basically. Started from scratch. I'm like, yeah, that looks decent, but not really. So we take everything apart. We take every single little parcel and we add together and make letters. So on a Steam Workshop, there's someone who put light switches together and formed them into the alphabet. So I don't really have to do every single piece, but it's pretty complicated. So first we start with a concrete wall. Yeah, Ricey, that's the name. And slowly add those letters in. I think it looks pretty cool in the end. It's a lot of work. And things come out uneven or they're highlighted wrong and you drag pieces out. You have to add them back in. It's something else. So I don't know what we're doing next. because I made a mistake where the tortoises are. I'm supposed to make the other side of the gate. And the food court is on that side too, and I can't add that yet. So we're going to have to figure out how to reroute the tortoises to another area. Maybe I'll add them in a modern area in the front. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. But we have to figure something out if we want to keep going and adding everything in. Yep, try to put in Galaxy North. Did I forget Alpine? Oh no. Oh no, I put Alpine in the bottom. That's right, I think. I hope. Oh, the struggle's real. Put the R down. There you go. So you have to highlight and then position it where you want it. See? Looks cool. And then I delete all those. I make sure that's highlighted, saved. And then I have to delete all those letters. And then open up a newer design to add zoo and garden in. I definitely did not put Alpine in there. Oh well. Galaxy North is good enough. Zoo was kind of complicated. It took me a while. Back and forth with every single letter. Those are light switches, by the way, added together. So, yeah, the A, the N didn't work out. Oh, no, it was the D. The D gave me the worst issue of all. Because it's tilted wrong, and the angle's wrong, and when you push it into the wall, the concrete, it doesn't look right. It has like these little stubby things on the bottom and stuff, so over and over again. My voice just cracked. And you just add them in. And spin around and place them where you want them. That easy. Zoo and garden. I kind of lowered the time-lapse speed on this one because, I don't know, the other one seemed kind of fast even for my eyes, so I didn't know how you guys would handle it. It's like, you just slow it down just a little bit. The R. We're almost there. Oh, look, R's giving trouble too. Is this the D that I had trouble with? No. Looks like we already passed that point. The E's pretty rough too. Like, how do you get those letters to go closer without looking kind of weird? Ta-da! Now we add some bars on the top and bars on the bottom that you use for roof. You can use them for other things too. And then you add some lights eventually, once we get to that point. Yeah, here. Okay, those are tube lights that I added on the bottom. That'll light everything up. And then I cover it. Works out pretty good. See? It all adds together. I don't know what I was doing there on the computer. On the screen. Oh, I was getting the idea of the entrance. That's right. No entrance. Those are all my blueprints, by the way. Tons of them that I made. And then I just plop them in there. Tortoises, can you feel the love tonight? I don't know if that was Sweet Home Alabama or not, but it almost looked like it. And person walking by. Okay. Here we do the... I forgot what it's called. I make like a bar with some lights on it. It's like a... I don't know what to say about it. Like, a doorway of some kind. Doorway? Entryway? It's late. It looks decent, okay? And put some paw prints into the plaster. All comes out good. And then we have to add some arrows. This is entrance. And here I wanted to make an adoption center. What I mean by that is, so people can come and they can, quote unquote, adopt an animal. Just like a stuffed animal or something. And donate money to the real animals. So I add that in there and some lights. And then I change the color of the Adopt Us sign. Oh. This is where I add the gift shop. See, it's been a week since I've done this, so I forgot. I'm adding roofing back to the tortoises because they're complaining about the weather, and I don't blame them. That's pretty treacherous. Oh, it's going so fast. And we're adding roofing to the top of the adoption center. I'm adding more lights to the bottom where the globe is. And some windows, some glass rooftop, some ATMs, changing the sign, fixing the pathing because it didn't work out real well, adding more pathing and more roofing. We're starting on the gift shop, and I load this gift shop up with things. Like, too many things to make it look good, but it turned out alright. It was a lot of hard work in here. So I'm adding roofing to the sides of the cement and the stone to make it look like it's one whole piece. If that makes sense. And on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing, but lower. And I'm going to add a snake. I think it's a cobra. Just to make something look good from the outside. Because it looked pretty dull. Yep, there's a snake. We're probably going to use that somewhere else too. Adding some banisters. And money's going down and money's going up. It's kind of worrying. I'm like, how much money do we actually have right now? Wedding panels, and now I'm looking for some decorations to put on the wall so it doesn't look so bland. And there's the gift shop stuff. That was taken from Steam, by the way. I did not make any of those gift shop items. I just took them apart and placed them where I wanted them. A lot of people do that. Some of the stuff is like default in game and you just work with it because they give you a lot of stuff. Here I'm adding the back room. The back room, I don't think anybody can actually go in this area. They can go on the side of it over there when I add a vendor, but not in the actual like middle part or anything like that, because that's just how it goes. They go to vendors and stuff. They don't go to stuff that you put down. It's sad. So that's all for show, but it looks good. I can't complain about that. So I know this looks full, but I'm like, nah, that's still empty. So I add even more stuff. And some stuffed animals, which is really cool. Those are switches too. I'm probably going to add like an African gift shop too, just to put more plushies in, because I didn't get enough in there. And there's the vendor. I don't know if I put a cover on it or not. I think I do. I'm pretty picky, so I probably do. More stuff. A lot more stuff. This is way too much. But it works. I like it. It's filled to the max. Customers will be happy. I'm trying to add something on the top, and I end up adding flowers up there. You'll see why. And some posters out front, and some swing signs, and then I add a sign up there with a hippo on it. Help the environment. I have a little bit of trouble with this because I didn't calibrate it right. Like it's split up into two pieces and it didn't work out evenly. So I had to keep working with that until it was to my satisfaction. Now we're adding some more cement to cover the garden area, and it went black. This is just their basic vendor additions. So there's actually something they can go and buy, and then there's a staff building. I think I removed that. We don't keep that. Vendor works out good. Put some wooden bars to add a smooth look, basically. Some neon signs. Yeah, the gift shop just, it's great. I haven't made a good gift shop like that before, so this is my first time doing that. Some cool fencing that I got from the educational center. You'll see that later. Way later. The same fencing I put around everywhere pretty much. I add drink stands to the side over here, but then I put, how may I assist you? It doesn't make sense, does it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove one of the vendors and make them an information center, because that would make more sense. The tortoises again, mating like crazy. We have like over 2,000 tortoises, which is good in a way, kinda, because we can sell them for conservation credits. Or money. Not much, but unless they're gold. Here I put a canopy in, up top and the bottom. Make it look even. On the other side I put, wood slat by wood slat. And then some glass on top of it in case it rains. And some more plaster. See, we had a gold tortoise there. Those are worth a good amount of money. Here I'm making crop circles. This is when I realized that the tortoises won't be in a good spot because, yeah. That's not where, that's where the gate goes and not the tortoises, but that's how it went. So thank you for joining me for this video. Next time, I'm going to show you how to do basic buildings. Maybe you'll get into the game. Bye!